I heard there's a chess set around here if you ever want to play.
As long as I stay inside this lovely refuge, I'm all good. I would be delighted to answer any questions you have. We are offering free travel to America's playground. Atlantic City, New Jersey. A haven of wonder, excitement, and opportunity. Fully governed and, I assure you, safe from the dangers of the outside world. In exchange for your all-expenses paid vertebrate flight, all we ask is a little assistance paid back to the locals.
Maybe I come off a little too strong. No, maybe not strong enough.
It varies from person to person. I don't have all the details, but I know the Lombardi family is looking for assistance with some business matters. If game shows are more your style, the showmen are always looking for fresh faces to star in their entertainment. I'm sure a bright person like you will find just the opportunity you're looking for.
Right for the taking.
That's right. As long as the city leadership hears you're helping out, that's all they ask of you. They were mighty jazzed to hear word of an organization from abroad that's all about helping people. You can always use fresh faces in AC, and especially ones with initiative. That's what keeps our city alive. Of course.
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window.
Still getting used to sleeping with both eyes closed.
There's a lot of supplies here that look ripe for the picking.
Sometimes I just...
I wonder if I can loop this thing. Got your big kid pants on? Ready to fly? Now I get my girl ready for takeoff, and you just tell me when you're ready to go.
The origin of these supplies is classified information. Is it too much to ask that you keep things neat and orderly around here?
Thorn bushes.
supplies do you? Use this ammo to exterminate super mutants. They ran away a day, keeps the mutations at bay. Shouldn't just you be eradicating super mutants?
It's just about time to eat.
The neon lights, forbidden delights, come have it all, right here in Atlantic City.
Hey, you got a great voice, lady. Wish I could stay awake to hear it.
Excuse me? Just who do you think you're speaking to?
Oh, shut it, Connie. You're always starting crap.
I got the right to say what I mean. Your fancy jazz is putting me to sleep.
Really? Now I don't know what indignities you and this country thrift store are forced to survive out here.
Hey, I scavenged these threads from Charleston landfill, fair and square.
You're living in a bubble, lady. The wasteland ain't no place for some schnazzy pre-war nightclub.
Get out of my club! Get out! Out!
Whoa, jeez Louise. You don't have to tell me twice.
By the way, your singing sucks anyway.
Ah! The nerve!
Well, that was embarrassing. Welcome to the Rose Room. Anything to drink? I apologize on behalf of my mother. We'll have enough trouble getting people in here without her immediately scaring them away. To be honest, this is more turnout than I expected. Which is welcome, of course. I mean, I just hope the rest of them are friendly. Anything to drink? Yeah, well, I've got more of them than I'd like. Sorry, it's not your job to hear me complain. It's your job to relax, have a drink, and enjoy the music. So, what can I help you with? Yeah, I really could. My mom thought we weren't going to have any trouble tonight, but the crowd I've seen so far, I have my doubts. Big ones. If you feel inclined, could you keep an eye out? Maybe, if it's necessary, handle a fight? But keep a low profile about it so Mom doesn't freak out. I'd really appreciate it. Right, of course not. I wouldn't expect you to. Head's just all over the place lately. this is what I can spare. Go ahead and join the audience. If nothing happens, then, you can enjoy the show just like everyone else. I hope that's the case, but, you know, better safe than sorry. And thank you. I do really appreciate the help. Use my time wisely, please. Nothing's ever simple.
Hello, folks. Rowdy looking bunch out there. Well, as I say, there's no better cure for a long day than some snazzy tunes. Sit back and enjoy.
I can't listen to this baloney no more. Let's light this place up. God damn it! Everyone, see me give the goddamn signal.
The hell was that?
Not to get it. Well, that was invigorating.
They were simple instructions. How hard is it to follow simple instructions?
Vincenzo, why is my audience dead?
Why don't you ask this guy before he croaks?
I mean, really? What does on my signal mean to you? Does it mean whenever the hell you want? Didn't turn out well for them. What about me, huh? Condemned to death by the stupidity of others. It was simple. Wait for all the Russos to be in the room together. Shoot on my signal. Couldn't follow either one. Almost makes me happy to be put out of my freaking misery. Wouldn't you like to know?
Whoever it was, they're wasting their time sending you all this way.
Hey, I told them the same thing, lady. Starting to think they wanted to get rid of me, too.
Vincenzo, what did you do?
What? Really? You of all people are gonna point your finger at me?
Guess every one of you nutsos has a reason to be afraid of payback from Atlantic City. Sleep tight, Russos. I may not be the last to come for you.
Just nonsense is all it is. We can't let them scare us.
We don't know who they are to begin with.
Don't act like you're above all this. For all we know, someone at City Hall has it out for you.
I can't even begin to tell you how little you know about me and City... Shit, Abby, are you okay?
Get away from me. They know. I thought I covered my tracks. They're gonna come back. They're gonna...
What are you talking about?
She's got the shakes. Could be she's danced with the devil.
You're my own mom. Don't talk to me like...
Crap. I think you're right.
Those who fancy themselves part of the Atlantic City High Life have access to a special intoxicant. They drink the devil's blood. I should have paid more attention. Must be the stress of the move got to her.
You say that now. All of this was your idea. We're so busy dealing with your problems, there's no room for anyone else.
Is that really how you feel, Vincenzo?
Yes, it is 100% absolutely how I feel.
After everything I've done for us, everything I've sacrificed. Unbelievable.
Crap. I think I went too far. Sorry about all this. I was right to expect trouble, just not this much of it.
What was that?
I really appreciate that. Just please go talk to my mother for me. It was a bad time to set her off. Right now, we just need to figure out how to help Abby. Thank you. I know you'll have better luck than I would.
Must have left something. Where did I screw up? I'm so cold.
Opening night is a failure. I offer drinks, games, music, more excitement and luxury than this dreary mountain range has ever seen, and what do I get? An audience full of hitmen, a strung-out daughter, and an unappreciative son! Just ridiculous! Nothing makes sense anymore!
They're gonna come for me.
Of course he does. And I'd like one thing in the last 20 years of my life to count as a success! Is that so much to ask for? Ah, fine. I'll come downstairs and help. The extra moment of peace isn't worth delaying the inevitable. But it's not like I'll be able to do anything anyway. Do me one favor first. Go upstairs and let my husband Antonio know what's happening. He may not understand, but he should at least be told.
Well, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Russo's Haven. How do you like the festivities?
Did I screw up?
Blood of the devil? No, that doesn't sound like something anybody should be drinking. What should you do? About what exactly? I can't help you if you don't tell me what the problem is. Hitman? What hitman? Have you been watching too much television? My daughter. Oh, you know, I still remember catching little Abby with a pack of candy pilfered from the convenience store. So clever. Yeah. And so stubborn. I never thought that she would, were we talking about somebody? Going already? But you just said hello.
I'm so cold.
You're back. Thanks for that. Look, I've done some thinking. Devil's blood is highly addictive, and withdrawal is dangerous. It could even be fatal. We're hundreds of miles away from anyone who knows what to do about this. Doctors here are only going to know about regular chems.
A doctor's not good enough anyway. We need the blood.
Correct. And the only way to get to Atlantic City in a timely fashion is a vertibird. Say, you don't happen to be on good terms with the Refuge, do you? That's a boon we really need right now. I need to ask you something crazy. Because you don't really know us, and really, from what you've seen so far, have no reason to trust us. But my sister is in trouble, so I'm going to ask. Could you fly to Atlantic City and bring back a dose of Devil's Blood?
You make the second part of that sound like a simple ask.
I did say it was crazy. But please, and I really mean it, it'd be a bad idea for any of us to go back there right now. If newcomers like us could even negotiate a flight in the first place. You're not joking, right? Oh, you can pull this off. Abby needs you too. Please, just let us know as soon as possible if anything goes wrong. I'll do whatever I can for her in the meantime.
Must have left something. Where did I screw up?
hope we can set up.
Ah, there you are, Inishi. I mean, friend. Sorry for the informality, but we should keep a low profile. Don't want to spook anyone that might be listening in. Huh. Don't get too used to that. But listen, I was hoping we could talk for a few minutes before we head upstairs. Let me buy you a drink. What do you say? Great. Take a seat.
Oh boy, a customer! What can I get for you? Neat! Well, you sure as shit ain't getting it on the rocks. Okay, here you go. Enjoy.
Huh. A fine choice. Salomati, my friend. Oh, I'd rather not ruin this. I just need a brief moment where I'm not a paladin to a headstrong, self-righteous, mutinous knight. That's interesting phrasing. Join. Never really thought about it that way. I was already in the National Guard, helping people, maintaining peace. That was my life. The Brotherhood didn't feel like a new organization. It felt like regrouping with my people. A return to form. Maybe some ranks and verbiage changed, but the heart of it was there. I'm not sure I even gave it a second thought. It was. Even knowing what I know now, I have no regrets. They were my people, my comrades. But things changed as time rolled on. As I'm sure you know, the views of the Elders and I differed greatly. Sometimes I think... No, I'm certain that I was selected for this mission in order to remove my perspective and influence. The Elders saw my pull and experience as a threat and knew I would never align with their goals. What better way to prevent my meddling than to send me packing on a cross-country venture? I often wonder if they ever expected me to report in at all. To make it here alive. Joke's on them, I guess. Alan Connors. That's right. Dear, dear friend. The two of us were from the same unit in the National Guard. Alan had been my rock through every storm I weathered. We survived the bombs together, joined the Brotherhood together. He was more than my right hand. He was really a lifelong companion. I'd never really considered a world without him. Not just to me either. To both Valdez and Shin. He was like a big brother. Even a father. He was always there for them. That's the part that gets to me. He was an important person to damn near everyone. It's what makes his absence hurt even more. Indeed, he was the bedrock of this team. And things were never the same with Shin from then on. But when we lost Alan, Shin stepped up to take on many of his responsibilities. On top of the grief. That must have been a lot to handle. It led him to fall back on what he knows. On rules and doctrine. He doesn't trust anyone else to help him see beyond that. Not like he trusted Alan. And because of me, because of a call I made, we all lost him. I know Shin will never forgive me for it. I'll let that one slide, since we're off duty, so to speak. But don't for a minute think that you're in a position to lecture me on the responsibilities of my station. If anything, I fought against my better instincts and went with a plan that I myself doubted. But that kind of reflection is fruitless. I made the final call. The burden lies on my shoulders. I hope, at least, you can start to see things from my perspective more. To understand why I make the choices I make. I think that's a fine idea. To whom? Of course. To our new brotherhood. Bisalamati. Now, on to business. Let's head upstairs. And remember to keep a low profile. We're just a pair of friendly traders looking for potential business.
Look out, here comes trouble.
Ms. Mayfield, my name is Layla. I made an appointment to speak with you.
Please, Joanna is just fine, dear. And while all this cloak and dagger hubbub is flattering, why don't we cut to the chase, Paladin Romani?
Well, that was short-lived. Okay, Joanna. It appears I underestimated you.
And looky there. You've got one of these famous vault dwellers in tow. Oh, and I know this one. Made a splash around here. Say, when are you planning to provide some of that skill to my caravans?
I'd appreciate if the job offers were saved for later. We're here on pressing business.
Okay, Paladin. Down to brass tacks, then. It's not an accident that I finally opted to meet with you, after playing hard to get for so long. We know you're interested in the folks that have gone missing. We are too. Been looking into it for a spell now. All right. That's fine by me.
Right now, the most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home. Being upfront with your involvement in this now will be looked upon favorably, because we're not stopping until this is solved and they are safe.
Slow down, Paladin. This is not an admission of guilt or an attempt to weasel out of responsibility. We are just as concerned about these folk as you. We're willing to cooperate in hopes of saving lives, nothing else. And if you're hoping I'm about to spill the beans on some secret abduction scheme, you're out of luck. We have the same goals as you in this.
Honeyed words, but we should proceed. What can you tell us about the people that went missing from your caravan?
Better to just let you take a look for yourselves. Ares! Come on in here!
This guy looks like some kind of guard. Probably armed. Don't take your eye off him, Initiate. Thanks. It's good to follow your instincts. They rarely steer me wrong.
You ring, boss?
Harper's Ferry, the train tunnel. Mind showing our guests the route?
Oh, crap. You really want to go back there?
That was exactly my thinking, Ares. Head on over to that tunnel and show this duo of detectives the scene of the crime. Does that sound amenable to y'all?
Okie dokie, I'll meet you there. It's the big fancy train tunnel, just east of Harper's Ferry.
Now, time is money, and I've burned a bottle and plant worth of caps chatting with you two. So if you don't mind, please direct any further inquiries to my masked associate.
Fine. But after reviewing the evidence, I plan to revisit Blue Ridge's involvement in this matter.
By all means. If you find something that gets us answers, we can talk till the Brahmin come home.
Clean up this. Fix that. Ugh, it never seems to end.
Raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it.
Initiate, glad you made it here safely. That Ares character is further ahead. I should mention, every instinct I have is telling me not to trust him. It seems we don't have much choice for the time being, but we'd be wise to keep an eye on him. All right, you take point. Guns at the ready. I spotted some feral ghouls earlier.
Hello there. The spot we're looking for is further in the facility. There's a trick to getting in. Give me one shake of a lamb squatch's tail to get it open. Let's see, 30 days past September, carry the 2.
Is this for real?
And Viola is just a little further ahead. Please, after you.
Fine. But don't think we aren't keeping an eye on you.
I can't blame you. I know I'm a real looker. Being back here again even gives me the creeps. And trust me, that's saying something. Being back here again even gives me the creeps. And trust me, that's saying something. Being back here again even gives me the creeps. And trust me, that's saying something.
Don't let your guard down in here, Initiate.
out and about with no place to go, the responders have an outpost in Flatwoods.
Allow me to tell you about your next vacation destination.
As I've said, Mrs. Russo, the facilities are available to responders and refugees. I deeply apologize for the commotion, darling. We do strive to make every visit to the White Spring a pleasant one.
Finally, you've arrived. I was resigned to having to convince this lunatic that my daughter is dying all by myself.
Do you know this woman? Ah, wonderful.
I believe an apology is in order.
Apologies are ordered to those who deserve them. Nonetheless, it behooves the refuge to help those in need. Perhaps you could provide more coherent details regarding this woman's conundrum. In that case, you will be happy to hear that the leaders of Atlantic City are sponsoring travel for visitors. You might speak to Mr. Jeremiah Hopkins about it, if you haven't already. He has a booth out in the common area, beside the stage. So long as you're willing to provide assistance to the locals during your travels, you may fly to Atlantic City whenever you'd like.
Incredible. Was that so difficult?
You're graciously welcome for the flight, Mrs. Russo. Now I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to. Lennox shall be happy to board you once your preparations are complete. Excuse me.
It baffles me how you're able to deal with that person. I mean, where are they from? The 17th century? Wonderful. I'll be having a drink at the bar until our departure. I'll need it to get me through that dreadful flight.
Excuse me! Sorry to interrupt you. I just heard you were going to Atlantic City and it's not safe there. There's a monster. I saw it. People keep going missing. That's why I left.
You're not mouthing off about some Jersey devil, are you? What a load of hogwash. My parents told me that story when I was a child to scare me into submission. Well, it didn't work! And no Jersey devil has snatched me from my bed.
It's real, I swear! Loud tourists, low-tier entertainers, showgoers on their way home from the pier. The devil swoops down from the sky and swallows them whole.
The perfect cover story to disappear anyone inconvenience. That devil almost got me too! Oh, good thing I fled to the mountains!
Long ago, a woman known as Mother Leeds cursed her 13th child. When she gave birth to the child one stormy night in the Pine Barrens, it transformed into a winged devil and flew off into the night. It's been tormenting Jersey residents ever since. You did?
Oh, brother! Don't encourage these delusions.
We're lucky to be alive. It had so much evil intent. I still feel its effects. Don't you? At least I warned you. Better for my conscience. Keep your eyes on the skies.
Don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
It's nice to see people around in their responders uniform again.
Time to hit up the camp again.
Nothing beats reading it.
Hey! Hey, you! You seen a guy? Kind of a squirrely guy with big sunglasses running around? Balding. Says he's a journalist. Damn it all! What am I gonna do? Listen, my name is Oscar Gonzalez. I'm in some hot water with some people. But my friend, Jack Hunter, he's chasing some story for his damn magazine. Now, I don't want to leave my friend alone out there in the wilderness, but I'm running out of time. We gotta split, you see? So, I've got a job for you. If you're up for it, you go find my friend. Make sure he's safe and bring back any sign that he's alive. Do that, and I've got caps with your name on them. What do you think? Oh! So you don't even want the caps then, huh? Only joking. Take this holotape. It's the only lead I have. Some kind of coded message. Guy is always doing stuff like this. Maybe you can figure out what he's talking about. Use it to track him down. Appreciate the help.
Dr. G, I hope this message finds you well. I'm closing in on my target, a big man called Little Rob. They say he lives somewhere in the mountains, some kind of hideout. Now, you might wonder who they are. I'm talking about people in the know. Squatters, prospectors, gold diggers. They say they've all had run-ins with the target. I met them in a shack up in the hills, up near a golf course that's seen better days. But I was not there for the greens. We met up and made merry. Don't judge me. You're a merrymaker yourself, you know. They said they could take me to Rob. I decided to follow. Dangerous, I know, but you have to take some risks if you're gonna get the big score. It's just how it is in this business. I'll see you on the other side. Hunter, out.
Touching down.
rest of us. Or you'll be coughing up blood instead.
Please. What about my children?
I've seen your dossier, Billy. You don't have any children.
Well, it was worth a shot. I'm telling you, I don't know anything.
They've really lowered their standards letting you in, haven't they? Now, belt buckles. Do you mind telling me where our dues are?
Don't call me belt buckles. Only a wise guy can say that.
You won't have any belts left to buckle when I'm done with you. Now, please, answer the question before I'm forced to alert my associates. This doesn't concern you. I suggest you crawl back into whatever hovel you came from.
You came just in time.
Shut up, Billy. This boy is a mobster. His organization owes us a substantial amount of caps, and they're using this Einstein to skirt around paying their dues. I won't stand for it. There's rules in Atlantic City. Want to know the most important one? Don't cheat the showman. Maybe you're right. There's nothing to gain from killing this fool. You're off the hook, belt buckles. For now.
Thanks for getting me out of that. He told me he would use my belts to turn me into a Christmas ribbon. I'm the accountant for the family around here, but the job is, not what I thought it would be. I could really use your help. My job itself. I don't think I could do this. I thought being an accountant was all about money. Turns out, it's not. I handle the money, but there's been, expectations put on me that I wasn't aware of. Desperate times call for desperate measures, they said. Except it all flows downhill to me, and it's not really my wheelhouse. I could really use your help taking on these extra responsibilities. And then my dad won't be mad at me. Thank goodness for that. You're just in time, too. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Okay, first things first. I thought Buttercup would wait a bit longer before sending his goons after me, but turns out they like arriving early. Great. I need you to find them and deal with them. Otherwise, the next belt on me will be around my body bag. I don't want you to kill them. It's not my way. But they aren't going home without a head to display. I'm gonna head to Quintino's. If you need me, you know where to find me.
death. There is a you. I'll never rest until my job is done. Blood. Not well enough.
Come out already.
Why don't you just come out and get yourself?
Is under our protection. You won't come out of this alive. Try to see what happens.
I've got a bit more work for you. Listen up. I need you to go down to the vault. It'll get a bit dicey down there with our overgrown infestation. I guess the overgrown thought our caps were a tasty snack because they ate them. You'll need to take the caps from them before the munis do. When you get the caps, recycle them into the slot machines on the casino floor to hide them. Then, just grab some poker chips for the vault. That way, anyone who tries to steal from us will be stealing worthless poker chips instead. Foolproof. Right?
What a short-lived introduction. I just saw your...
Where did you learn it?
Tax fraud is a crime that never stops. So I never stop.
More like Mother Charlotte. Her end all of the goons.
Is that the best you can do? Pathetic.
No! My mission! My city! I failed you.
Not well.
They won't need
And we can just get this over with.
You're overgrown or nothing to be afraid of. Waiting to be crushed under our thumbs.
Try that again. The final bullet.
There's no I in there, but there is a D. Maybe not, but there is a D for death. There's no such thing as time off when this city is filled to the brim.
That was almost a good hit. Almost.
There will be blood for blood.
Fights with a rainbow.
Feel anything.
I was running out of angles to play to get your precious attention. You and I are gonna make a fat stack of caps today, kid. You got a name? Ah, who needs names anyways? My first name, Business. My last name, Maker. Wait, no. Money. It's Moneymaker. All right, I give up. Yeah, okay, I just need help. You look helpful. Help me. Now that's the entrepreneurial spirit I like to see. All right, kid, clean out your earwax and listen to my dulcet tones. Here's what I need you to do. You see this terminal here? It controls the anti-cheat system here in the casino. If it detects anyone trying to swindle the family, let's just say it takes out the trash, so to speak. But if you and I can power it back on, we can pocket whatever the cheaters stole before they got caught. Other thing is, I've maybe tampered with some of the slot machines in here myself while the system was down. I improved them. Now they just take your caps without even running. I streamlined the whole process. I need you to go get the caps I farmed from them. Yeah, love that enthusiasm. If all goes well, I'll see you again soon.
Short-lived introduction.
To go out.
Mayday! Mayday! Drop whatever you're doing and get to Quintino's ASAP! I need...
I can hear you breathing. That means you and I haven't met yet. The family thought they could set up this string bean to take the fall in my audit. It's far from a fair fight. I'd like to pick on someone more my size, like you. Tell you what, if you can beat me, I'll leave. Unlike these suit-wearing numbskulls, I'm not a thug. You have my word.
Come on, I don't have all day.
Next time, then.
Tax fraud is a crime that never...
Come on, Tino. You can do it. Let me help you out.
I cannot do it myself. I don't need your help. You're only after a one.
Tax fraud's a crime that never stops.
One?
So I ain't gonna stop.
Who has sat by your bedside, waiting on you hand and foot? Who has covered for you dutifully while you waste away on your own product? Antonio sure didn't. Neither did the other capo regimes. I have done everything you ever asked of me for nothing in return. Why can't you see that? Why can't you look at me the same way you look at them? Why can't you?
This is exactly why I can't. You are weak, emotional. You are stuck in your own head. You're special because you're my sister. I tell you what, Cortenda, without me, you'll be nothing. You're not special. You know the rules. You aren't above them. Tony will be my heir, and he'll do a fine job as a good father.
How can you say that? I built this empire. I was there telling you what to do all along. I never overstepped. I never betrayed you. I played my part. But now, we both know that the inevitable is just around the corner. Please, just hear me out. Just tell them.
Enough! They've been crystal clear already. You expect the impossible, and then act a surprise when you're told no. I shouldn't have to tell you what your place is. You already know. It ain't gonna change after I grow.
Yes, you are right. I went too far. For that, I am sorry. Antonio is your heir. I need to respect that. You two won't be apart for long. I need you.
You can only hide for so long.
Where's that kid Billy? Yeah, I'll just wait till I see someone with 10 belts on him.
See what happens.
Why don't you just come out and we can get this over with?
Hide for so long.
You know, limitation.
Since when did wanting to be rich make you a maniac?
Just come out and get this over with. Get him next time.
Too many good men and women have died today.
You can only hide for so long.
Ain't much in terms of muscle. Brains? Oh, yeah. Got tons of them.
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
is a D for death.
Too many good men and women have died.
Try that again and see what happens. This is it. The final audit.
Try and get another hit in.
starting to get bored. Don't worry. Try and get another hit in. I dare you. Got me good, Toothpick. A deal's a deal. The kid's free to go. But I have a feeling this won't be the last time we face off.
One of those community medics told me promises.
They... You did it! I can't believe it! I mean, I believed it then, and now, but not in the entirety I do now. I mean, that'll teach them not to mess with us, huh? This isn't the last time we'll need to contend with them. I'll have to call on you again in the future. Do you think you can handle that? This new feeling is starting to take hold. I think it's called hope. Oh, not trying to flatter you or nothing. Till next time, friend. I'll be waiting here. Hey, do you ever feel like you're on the wrong path? This gun is broken. It says it's an automatic, but it doesn't even load itself.
The Don keeps promoting these gavones. It's disrespect. You come around like a bad habit. Of course, this city's full of those. Well. If it isn't my favorite grifter. Good, kid, good. This'll be sure to get the other mobsters to mob me with praise. Huh? Oh, you're still here. I'll make sure to tell old Billy to sweeten the reward for you. You can thank your old Uncle Sal for that. Yes! I bet those fools got what was coming to them. Now I'll be taking that. Thanks for the help, kid. Ah, yes. Thank you, Captain Obvious. What, do I not smile enough for you? If you want some clowns to make you laugh, stop by the boardwalk. How about that, huh? Maybe I was a bit harsh. My apologies. It's just my talents go unappreciated around here. And it leaves me a bit sour at times, you know? Kid's too damn sensitive, that's why. All right. Well, we maybe had a little altercation some time ago. He's so wound up, I thought it'd be funny just to do a little prank and pants him. Problem is, I just ate some honey. These gavones around here keep saying my hands are always sticky. It ain't sweat, it was honey, all right? So I goes to grab Billy's pants to pull him down, but my fingers got stuck to him. So when I yanked down, I ripped the kid's pants clear off. He was running around the club like a chicken with his head cut off, screaming about how he didn't want anyone seeing his underpants. I mean, oh man, it was pretty funny. Since then, I guess it messed him up good, because he wears like 50 belts on his pants every day. And that's why the boys call him Billy Belt Buckles now. That's about time someone does. Me? I run this joint. Well, not technically, but metaphorically? Absolutely. I'm an expert in generating caps through, clever means. I'm like a multiplication table. You give me 10 caps, I quadruple it into 50. Those loose-lipped gavones would have you believe I've got sweaty palms. I don't, you hear? My doctor said I don't sweat no more than any other fella. My fingers ain't sticky. But these rumors tend to stick even when they ain't true. You know that. Sure I am. What else would I be, a rat roach? My pop was in with the family. Now I am too. Except he got a lot more respect around here than I ever do. Saves me some breath, I guess. Shoot. Me? Ain't it obvious? Officially, it's Don Quintino. He's the godfather, and has been since I was a tyke. Nice guy, so long as you don't piss him off. Don't tell him I said that, though. You wouldn't want to go disrespecting his little sister, Concerta. That woman thinks she runs the place. Ha! Don Quintino bought it up before the bombs. Prime real estate it was. He fixed it up into something like a headquarters for us. A place for the family to lay low without the damn munis up our asses wanting their taxes. What do you think we do? We make caps, run the casinos, keep the chems and booze flowing, and find ways for the lovely people of Atlantic City to, indulge in their vices. On top of all that, we help the showboys keep the streets safe. Only thing we don't do is sing show tunes and keep the lights on. That's for the munis and showboys to figure out. Didn't have nothing else to say anyway. So it's a boring question. Don't like them showboys and girls, I'll tell you. They're weird as weird gets. Sure, they got the whole circus clown act going, putting on shows and shit. Deep down, they're vicious. Wilier than a pack of starved, rabies-infected hyenas. Of course, they're nothing I couldn't handle. Not that I've ever tested that hypothesis. The munis? Bunch of sticks in the mud. They think they're all saints because they keep the utilities and emergency services and whatnot running. Tell you what, though. Real reason people come to Atlantic City ain't for the damn props. It's for the casinos. If you say so, kid. If there's nothing else. Yeah, I'm sure you will.
You ready to get airborne? Hop in and I'll fire her up.
in, 2 guts out, disgusting.